Do I need to go see a psychotherapist? Do you feel like I cannot handle the medicine I'm on now anymore, so this is why you're switching my medicine out? Do you feel like I am not capable of taking the medicine the way I'm supposed to be taking it? Do you feel like I'm not taking, like, I'm shooting them off professionally and quickly and assertively, and I need answers. I don't know what it is. I don't feel comfortable getting it. My other doctor was already in shock that I was going to be taking it. What's going on? What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? No one has formally explained to me what's going on. We're just doing this. We just stopping this. We just starting this. I said, and furthermore, do I gotta keep coming in here every week to get checked, watched? I mean, am I gonna have to stop this medicine at some point in time and wean off of it? Am I gonna have to and be monitored? Do I have to? Because I want her to know I'm educated about my health. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my research. You hear me? You hear me? Hi guys, it's been a very busy and overwhelming day, but I am going to vlog even though I'm not feeling 100% the best. I told you guys I would continue to keep you updated on what's going on in my life and my situations. First things first, hi. I hope everyone who told me they're not okay, but okay, we're doing okay, is doing okay, and I'm right here with you. We're gonna be doing okay but not okay together. Oh crap. Today is Monday, the day of my doctor's appointment, that I told you the big medication changes were gonna happen, and a few other things happened today that I won't get into all of that, but just know things are in motion on this end, if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. Whew. Y'all, I was a ball of nerves last night. Like, when I tell you, I was so nervous about this appointment today that I woke up at 4 a.m. and couldn't get back to sleep to the appointment. Like, I just had to get up and get a shower at like 6 o'clock in the morning and just go to the appointment. Because what happened was, I started researching and researching and researching and researching and researching and researching myself to death. And then I ended up, I said I had an Amazon package here. When it came to not knowing about certain medications that I was getting ready to be switched to, I'm gonna break all of it down for you in just 1 second here. Sorry you guys, I just had a whole allergy attack. Was not trying to kill me right now. My nose, my ears itching, everything's going on right now, so forgive me. Anyway, there was a lot of stuff that was going on. A lot of stuff that I didn't like, a lot of stuff I was confused about, a lot of stuff. Whew, let's just start from the beginning. Last time I told you that we're changing my medications for my sickle cell, and I explained to you how the phone call went. It's kind of brief, kind of sudden, kind of, it's happening. It's just happening. It's happening. Just boom. And that's all the knowledge I got. I went to another doctor in between then, and that doctor was like, Paris, why are you on Suboxone? Why are you on clonidine or clonidine? And I'm like, what does my doctor have me on? What is she saying that I'm on? Like, why does she say I'm on this stuff? I haven't even seen her. My appointment is not till May 3rd. And so I'm just trying to figure out life as life is trying to figure out me, honey, because now my other doctors think I'm trying to get off some hard street drugs. Do you hear me? This is what they're thinking. I explained to my other doctor, who's not even sickle cell related, that I'm not on these things. They're in the same network, so they can see everything I take. I keep all my doctors in the same network, so each and every doctor can see each and everything I take. So this is how everything it's simple, it's easy. Long story short, I get to the appointment this morning. I'm sitting there. I don't know what floor to go on, because one appointment says 8:30 labs, one appointment says 9:30 clinic. What are we doing? Infusion, I don't know. I go to the floor they instruct me to go on, and I'm instructed, and the nurse comes out. The nurse doesn't remember telling me to go on withdrawal, not take my pain medication anymore after 8 o'clock p.m. and come in to get ready to just throw a I don't even know what it is. What would be a bu why does these long pain medications so hard to pronounce? Suboxone, sublingual slip up under my tongue. That's what I was supposed to be coming in prepared for today, for a 4-hour visit. And my doctor was supposed to come and peek on me every 4 hours to make sure that the level of slip she gave me, that dissolvable slip she gave me, was a correct dosage. Number one, I wasn't in there puking my brains out about to pass out from withdrawal. Child, I know. Like a hard... Am my life about to come off? Gotta go fix that. Like a hardcore addict. Which just, you know, put added fear on top of fear of me being there in the first place. So she comes out and she asks me, Miss J, where are the drugs? I'm like, what? She's like, where's your medications? Where are the prescriptions we called you in? We called them in over a week ago. Do you have them with you? Are they in your purse? And I'm sitting here like, if I'm supposed to come up here and start this new medication, why would I have them? What are you talking about? She's like, I called them in for you. They're at the pharmacy across the street here. A pharmacy I don't even use, mind you. I was like, no, how would I know to do that? She goes, we left you a note in your chart and we called you and left your voicemail. And I'm like, okay, no, because who check voicemail? I mean, do y'all check your voicemail if it ain't for work? If it ain't a work voicemail, do y'all check your voicemail? And I do check my chart quite frequently. But this past couple of weeks, I've just been so jumbled up. I've just been so about everything that's happening that I haven't been able to look in my chart besides to see the name of the 2 drugs that's on it. It shouldn't be. So I haven't checked the messages in my chart. When you go on your chart, everything you take just pops up. So you have to actually look for things. You have to actually go in there and look for messages, or look for discharge papers, or look for, if my doctor had ever told me about these medications before. You got to dig for stuff like that. But medication just come right up. If she's called it in, if she just continued it, it won't be on there anymore. Things like that. So let me get to the meat and potatoes of this appointment. She goes, yeah, so you got to go get the Suboxone and the clonidine, or clonidine. Correct me in the comments. Meanwhile, like I told y'all, I had to look all this up. And clonidine looked like it was for high blood pressure, to lower your heart rate, ADHD, and for withdrawal people. And I just felt so attacked. But I said, okay, where's it at again? She points out this floor-to-ceiling window and says, over there at that building. So I said, okay, cool. I'll go get it. I get downstairs to my car. I get in the car. I crank it up. And I don't know if I'm getting ready to head to the pharmacy to pick up this medication, this Suboxone and this clonidine, or if I'm getting ready to drive the hell home. And that's just honest to God's truth. I don't know if I'm getting ready to drive the hell home or what. Because when I tell you, my heart was just racing from being upset, being angry, being misguided, being misinformed. Because after what I read last night online, and the article was from my doctor, I was just like, why? Let me read you what I read last night. Y'all are not going to believe this. We use motivational interviewing techniques and shared decision making between the patient, making to transition our patient from daily pain management therapy to Suboxone. And so at that point, I'm in the car thinking, wow, how could they have? How dare they? How dare they motivated me to have switched up my, it goes to show you the different voice changes. And in my opinion, it wasn't motivating, it was manipulation. And so I'm in the car like, I'm getting ready to walk. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm just going to get ready to go. But no, something told me to go upstairs and let somebody have it. I want to let somebody have it. But I was like, no, I'm too grown to be letting somebody have it. I'm more professional than this. Let me use my professionalism. But I'm still let somebody have it because I can't. I'm gonna let somebody have it professionally. So I get out of my car. I never left the parking lot. I turn right back around. And I go upstairs and I say to the person at the desk, mind you, we all got masks on. This just irks me, but nevertheless, I say, I'm sorry to bother you on your phone call. She was on the phone, but she's the only one in the office behind the desk. She gotta get paid somehow. So I'm like, I'm sorry to bother you on your phone call. Do you mind if I ask you a question real quick, please? She was like, sure, what is it? And she got the phone. I was like, can you just explain to me what the hell is going on here today? Because I don't know what's going on. And she was like, yeah, let me get the nurse for you. She calls the nurse out. The nurse comes out. Like, did you get the medicine? Like, this is all they're concerned about. Getting me off what I'm taking now and starting me on this withdrawal medication and getting me on this new pain medicine. So I'm like, okay, cool. No, I didn't get the medicine. I'm like, okay, cool, to the lady. And I'm like, no, I didn't get the medicine. To the nurse. And I'm like, let me tell you why. I said, I don't know what it is. I don't feel comfortable getting it. My other doctor was already in shock that I was going to be taking it. What's going on? I'm shooting them off at this point. I'm just like, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? No one has formally explained to me what's going on. We're just doing this. We just stopping this. We just starting this. I said, and furthermore, do I got to keep coming in here every week to get checked, watched? I mean, am I going to have to stop this medicine at some point in time and wean off of it? Am I going to have to, I am shooting them off. Am I going to have to come up here, and be monitored? Do I have, and then I read this long ass article, mind you. So now it's showing me other patients that have been on it. I got to go see psychotherapists. Do I need to go see a psychotherapist? Do you feel like I cannot handle the medicine I'm on now anymore? So this is why you're switching my medicine out. Do you feel like I am not capable of taking the medicine the way I'm supposed to be taking it? Do you feel like I'm not taking, like, I'm shooting them off professionally and quickly and assertively, and I need answers because I'm in the waiting room. I'm the only one there because, of course, it's COVID. What are we doing? Is essentially what I want to know. And she was like, oh my God, Paris, you don't even know why you're here? I said, I know I'm here to switch my medicine, but I don't understand why. What's leading up to me being on this one? And it's not, and I said this, I make this very clear. If you no longer want me on any kind of pain medication for my sickle cell, if you want me off my pain medicine, I can quit taking it myself. I don't need anything to stop for me or help me stop or transition me from this med to this med. I have been without a hematologist and a primary for years before. Mine just been some time, but I can stop on my own. I don't need to feel like this, how I'm feeling today. She said, let me just schedule you for a consultation today, and then we'll move forward this way. I'm like, okay, cool. So, do I need to still get the medicine or not? She was like, no, you good. So, I sit down, and now they're ready to do my infusions because so much time has passed. The next appointment is ready, and that doctor's coming out to grab me. And they're all having a conversation about, no, we're going to push everything back, go to your meetings, blah, 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 blah. I get back to the back. They take my temperature, my weight. My temperature's elevated. I don't know why, but that freaked me out. But I have my COVID shot, so I'm protected. I feel like I'm protected. Lord knows, ain't none of us really protected. I talk to my doctor, comes in the room, big ass smile. She's so happy to see me. I haven't seen her in a year, and I kind of had felt different about her than I did in my last video. Like my last video, I'm aiming for the neck, but this video, I feel where she's coming from because I had watched a few videos of her on YouTube. I just put in her name in, and her advocacy for sickle cell is so strong. And I watched some more passionate videos of her, and her what she wants to do for Africa, being her, that she's from there and how they don't have the resources that we have. You know, so it kind of made me a little sympathetic to hear that babies with sickle cell have died in her arms. And I mean, I could have imagined that, but she's never told that to us. You know what I mean? Or I haven't been in that particular meeting when she said it to me. So just seeing her and knowing how hard she has fought, because when I tell you, I watched every video, read every article that I could this past week and weekend. I saw the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I didn't get it. It didn't connect. And not only did I watch sickle cell catered videos, because I had to stop putting in Suboxone and stop getting the hair, you know, withdrawal videos, and stop getting the, you know, hair withdrawal videos. I had to cater it in and put in sickle cell, my doctor's name, and Suboxone. And that's how I got all the positive information. Then I just took everything out and put my doctor's name in, and more good stuff about her came up than what I was expecting. Podcasts, her all over the country just talking. And so now I see why people see her so much in such a positive light. I've only seen her probably about 5 or 6 times in person. And I've been going to her for 3 or 4 years. And then I see her a lot on Zooms on our meetings on Wednesdays. So I admire seeing her come in smiling, bright, happy, even though she may not feel that way. You know what I mean? She still puts on a face. And she was like, what's going on? And I was like, I wanted to give her that same energy. But I had gave it to the nurse. I had all my notes together in my head, all lined up, ready to shoot them off. What are we doing? And I couldn't think because she was just so... Paris, what's going on? You know, doctors know they damn bedside manner. They be knowing they bedside manner. They be having that down pat. Nurses don't give a damn. They be like, child, I'm here for the check. What you want? What you need? But doctors be having their bedside manner down. Anyway, let me tell you the questions that I have for her that I can remember her answering. Is this a substance abuse treatment program medication? It is used for that, but she's repurposing it for the sake of it's like an off-label medicine. You know, if you know somebody with cancer and they've asked a person with cancer, do you want to try this other medication for this treatment too? It's technically for stomach cancer, but it could also help with breast cancer too. Or about that, she didn't say this is what I concur from the article I read, and I'll put the article in the section in the description down below. But essentially, it's used mainly for, I think methadone was one of the substance abuse treatments, and then that became harsh to some organ in the body, and so Suboxone is just better. But however, they're repurposing it as a sickle cell pain medication as well, because it has pain medicine properties in it. It's like the same as, I don't know, in the article, I think it's the same as morphine or something. I'm not sure. Don't get me to lying. I'm not a doctor. Will Suboxone be a permanent medication in my life, like Indaria hydroxyurea? It's as needed still. So no, if you don't need it, you don't need it. If you need it, you need it. It's there. Just like people have been getting prescribed pain medicines all their lives, then if you get on Suboxone, you'll be prescribed it all your life. It kicks out narcotics. If you have a crisis, they're gonna give you Suboxone when you get to the ER. If your crisis does not subside, then they'll give you whatever you take, morphine, Dilaudid, and they just give you enough to kick out the Suboxone, and then they give you a regular dose. Will you be sending me to a psychotherapist? Therapist in my doctor's office is going to see me as I go, but it's not, I don't have to go make an appointment to a psychotherapist, no. That's what the article infers, though. It gives you 2 examples of 2 patients who have to go to therapy. Well, one has to go to therapy based off being on this clonidine. What is it? Why do I need to be on it? It helps with withdrawal symptoms. So if and when I start the Suboxone, clonidine just helps with other symptoms, and it's only temporarily for like 1 to 3 weeks. I asked her, did she just want me to be off my pain medication? And she busted out laughing. I will say that she was like, why would I want that for you? She said, you know, you come up here always thinking I got something up my sleeve to get y'all off y'all medicines. And this is not my goal to keep y'all in pain. She said, my goal is I'm looking at you as a whole, and you've been in the hospital this much, this much, this much. You've been in the ER this much, this much, this much, and this makes you a candidate for Suboxone. And so this is how she came to the conclusion that I needed something better than what I'm taking now. And so that's how we got there. That's how I got here. I have appointments to make sure I don't have AVN, arthritis, anything neuromuscular or like nerve pain that's helping aid in the pain that's keeping me going to the ER so much. They're now calling holistic remedies, holistic treatments. The doctor, the nurse, the therapist, the social worker coming in the room. That's their idea of holistic treatment. So I guess we're gonna have to start calling natural things just natural things, because natural treatments are natural remedies, because they use the term holistic now to mean whole, your whole treatment plan. So we got to start using something else, y'all. At least I do in my case, because they can now say, oh, we're giving you a holistic treatment plan. So what's the problem? The reason why I was so thrown off guard is because it was a virtual appointment. And my doctor, who I was speaking to at the time, which is the doctor under my doctor who I saw today, probably had someone waiting in the waiting room for a video visit. And so amongst trying to give me the information I needed, probably had to also leave. And so when I got on the phone with the next nurse, she probably didn't get a chance to explain to me in total. She probably thought I already knew what I was getting into. So there was just a little slight miscommunication. So this is what happened amongst all of this. So the conclusion is from everything is my insurance has not yet to approve the Chris infusions. They usually do it real fast, she said, but my insurance is just slow. But they normally would have improved the Chris infusions. I wonder if my insurance is lagging because of my SSDI situation, because that's tied together. Secondly, because it was so sudden, I wasn't mentally prepared to, she felt I wasn't mentally prepared to switch to Suboxone today. Because I asked her, after she explained it to me thoroughly, after I was done with everything and got everything out, basically she explained everything to me from point A to point Z, and if there was letters after Z, she explained those too. I felt more confident in switching pain medications, because she made me understand why it was a sickle cell pain medication and not just a withdrawal medication. I felt comfortable getting it. So I asked her to shoot me to go across the street, get the medicine, to come back, because it's a 4-hour appointment. Okay, we had only been there like an hour. And she was like, I don't feel comfortable giving it to you now because you're not mentally prepared. You didn't come in mentally prepared to be on it because you didn't even know what it was. She said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you on what you're on now. She said, my goal for you is to keep you on what you're on now. Technically, really, realistically, I just don't want to see any more ER visits. I'm trying to help those, but, you know, hey, Sickle Cell has other plans. But, you know, they believe your mood, what you're going through. Which, you know, I'm going through a serious situation right now. 2 serious situations outside of this that could be affecting my health. Taking on a lot of holes when I was sharing them at the same time, if you repeat the lines. And that's all the way around, financially, you know, everything. And it's not like I haven't done it before. It's just I got so comfortable. So damn comfortable. But yeah, like, but I didn't tell her that. That's their business what I'm going through. This is my videos. Hey, that is what it is. But the point is, she said she didn't feel like I was mentally ready. Her goal is to keep me on what I'm on now, but it's just the paperwork, the documentation, and what I'm going through is just showing her that what I'm taking right now isn't working, or else I would not be in the hospital as much. So if I could stay out the hospital, I could be fine. However, she wants to see what happens with the quiz infusions, and once I start those, she wants to start the Suboxone at the same time. So in 2 weeks, I have an appointment to go back and start the quiz infusions if my insurance approves it, and start the Suboxone. So we'll see. Until then, well, no, not start the Suboxone. She said she's just gonna put that a few months out. She wants to see the quiz infusions first, cause I think she wants to see one thing at a time, not everything like at once. I'm still kind of iffy on the quiz infusion because I had a long talk with a girlfriend. A lot of sickle cell warriors know as well. She's here on YouTube. Miss Tina, who has a quiz infusion video. Go watch Tina versus Sickle Cell. Go watch her quiz infusion video. And yeah, ask her questions if you need to in the comment section about it. And see if it's right for you, because it just made me feel like there was a conflict of interest with my doctor being scattered across the quiz infusion page. I mean, of course you're gonna push it on me, you know. I didn't say that to her today, but I'm gonna mention it eventually. Well, I did say that to her, but I didn't say conflict of interest. I just said I saw you all over the, hey Alexa, I saw you all over the website. Yes, honey, video after video after video with your braids in, so she know I seen her, because I want her to know I'm educated about my health. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my research. You hear me? You hear me? But I still am in, I guess technically they call it withdrawal. I just call it child. I answered my medicine since Saturday, and I still feel good, and I still feel happy, and I'm still okay. I'm still okay. I haven't took my medicine since Saturday because they told me not to take it. They told me not to take it on Sunday after 8. Honey, I ain't took it since Saturday, and I haven't needed to. And this is what I'm talking about. You want to put me on something that's going to take me off of something, child. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. And I say that shit now that I'll be hurting later on. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for listening. I hope y'all have a good week. Hopefully, I'll see you later on in the week. I don't have any videos lined up, but who knows what might pop up. Talk to y'all later, neighbors. Peace.